It takes many years to become well-known. A famous person cannot be identified by a single night job. We may have brought the best people in the world, despite the fact that it is usually difficult to condense people's efforts into a short list. But you'll miss some of those well-known figures, including Napoleon, Bruce Lee, Marilyn Monroe, Elvis Presley, William Shakespeare, and a host of others. Hey everyone, welcome to this channel Everything and You. Here are the list of most famous people in the world ever. Don't forget to subscribe. Number 10. Abraham Lincoln. Lincoln led the U.S. successfully during the bloodiest war in U.S. history, the American Civil War, 1861 to 1865. Lincoln was not only a notable president for keeping the Union together during the Civil War, his Gettysburg Address also had a significant impact on millions of people around the globe. Number 9. Newton. The most well-known and renowned scientist of all time and a key player in the scientific revolution, was born on December 25, 1642, in the 17th century. As a natural philosopher, Isaac created the laws of motion and the concept of universal gravitation. He saw the universe in a completely new perspective. Number 8. Leonardo da Vinci. You have undoubtedly seen the Mona Lisa woman portrait at least twice in your life. It was painted by Leonardo da Vinci, one of history's greatest painters, in addition to being an inventor, architect, sculptor, cartographer, geologist, engineer, writer, botanist, mathematician, anatomist, musician, and scientist. Number 7. Albert Einstein. Albert Einstein was one of the very few people who were blessed with a brilliant mind from birth. He was the most significant physicist of the 20th century because of his philosophy towards physics, mathematics, and science. The most well-known equation, E equals mc2, was created by him. Einstein, a Nobel Prize laureate, created the general theory of relativity. Number 6. Adolf Hitler. Hitler wanted to rule the entire world, which contributed to World War II and the Holocaust. He was the 20th century's most infamous figure. Our school textbooks of today are replete with accounts of Hitler. One of the most despised people on the planet is him. He was a Nazi German ruler and an idealistic politician. Number 5. Michael Jackson. It doesn't matter if you like Michael Jackson or not. What matters is that you know him as the king of pop, a significant figure in the history of entertainment. Michael Jackson broke down all borders in pop culture and became a household name for more than 40 years. 1958 saw the birth of Michael Jackson in Gary, Indiana. Number 4. Elvis Presley. The person who transformed rock and roll music into what is now regarded as the king of rock and roll is the most well-known and prominent figure of the 20th century. Michael Jackson is the best-selling solo artist in that category. In 1954, Presley began his musical career. Number 3. Mahatma Gandhi. Gandhi was the initial supporter of the non-violence movement. He carved up his own special route to liberation in India using peaceful action. His interest was not just for Indians but for all of humanity. He became the figurehead of the Indian independence movement through his marches and campaigns for human rights, racial harmony, the abolition of untouchability, Swaraj, or self-rule. Number 2. Muhammad. Muhammad was the final prophet and one of God's messengers, along with Noah, Musa, Salah, Moses, and Jesus Christ. Muhammad restored Islam and brought it to non-Muslims. He was the only one to record the divine word, which later evolved into the Quran. Number 1. Jesus Christ. Words certainly fall short in describing who Jesus was and why people revere him. According to the 4 canonical Gospels, he was the most illustrious person to have ever lived on earth and was born of a virgin in the year AD, a term used frequently to refer to the God's Son.